Good morning and welcome to Thursday Morning with LindaZ. I'm Debbie and I'm here to bring in the holiday season. Christmas is approaching and we're very happy about that. And so we've got our 24 days of Christmas. If you don't know, come and look on our website. There are so many wonderful products that are being specially priced during the holiday season so that you can give your loved ones or yourself some gifts. And number one on my mind is our gift coupon, our gift certificates. So if you were to buy a gift certificate for yourself or for a loved one of $50, so starting at a $50 price point, all the way up to $500, we will be giving you 20% more value on that gift card. So it's up to $500. Okay, so I wasn't sure about how that worked. And so you can do that $500 once only, and you can do up to that $500 once. So there you go. It's really fun. I think that's great because 20% extra, who doesn't want that, right? Extra buying power.
Hi, sewing friends. It's Linda here with a cup of coffee. I hope you have one too. The wonderful thing about this channel is that it's a tribute to sewing, quilting, and embroidery. We showcase an array of machines that will fit every project that you can even imagine. Do you enjoy our content? Well, then please lend us your support with a subscription, a like, a comment, positive comments. We love hearing from you. For product inquiries, just LindaZ.com. It's always open. We have a dedicated sales staff that look forward to helping you make the right choice with your future machine needs. And let's embark on today's sewing journey.
Okay, so let's get to it. Today I have it was day 4 of our 24 days for Christmas, the light box. So I can show you the box over here. It's from Nifty Notions. This is the box. It's a beautiful light box. I've got it right here on the table in front of me. It measures 11 inches by 17 inches, and it comes not only with the Lightpad, and I've got it at the brightest light that you can do. And let me show you the 4 speeds of light. So there it's turned off. When we push the first button, it's, let's get that. My finger's not warm enough, I guess.
Hold it long enough, you're letting it go too quick.
Okay, so 1, that's our lowest light point. We can go a little bit higher. 2, we go a little bit, the highest is 3, and that's what I'm going to be setting it on. And then if I push it again, it would turn it off. Okay, so what I've got here today is a project that's really easy to do. You can use this light box for appliqué. You can use it for pattern tracing. You can use it for a myriad of things. You can actually use this for cutting your pieces for quilting, right? So you can put this on top and you can actually see your pieces. So you can trace and you can actually put your fabric on top of it and you can fussy cut and you can see the light shining through the fabric so you can actually see the shape and the size of your fabric as you're cutting. So this is really great. It's a cutting mat that comes right with it, and so that's a translucent one. So I've got here a project that I made for Christmas not too long ago, and they are snowflake appliqué pieces, and so these are really cute, and I wanted to maybe repeat with different fabric this time. So they're just, snowflakey, wintry type fabrics, and I just thought, wow, how fun that is to have a contrast snowflake in white, and then different background and the binding are, so 3 different fabrics are needed, or 4 actually in this case, because I made the backing a little bit different color than the background behind the snowflake, and then the binding is a different color. So 4 different fabrics are great, and then I basically photocopied these 4 so that I could show you on the light box, but they originally came from a coloring box, a coloring book. So it was an outline, basically. So I was just emulating what it would have been by tracing with a pen here around the snowflake. And you can see how easy this is. I've got my handy-dandy Bic pen here, and it's just doing a great job. And there are 4 different snowflakes here, so I'm just going around my snowflake because that is the shape of my appliqué. And when I'm done with this, I would cut this out. Oh, and another thing that you might want to do is, instead of doing this on paper, you can actually do it on translucent template, pieces of template. and that makes it a little thicker, so it's like a plastified template paper, and we do sell that at the store. We can get that for you too. But I just took a piece of 8.5 by 11, so you can see how that does come out. I don't know if I could see that somewhere, but it's easy. I would just cut around this, and then I would bring that over to my white fabric in this case, because I want to make my snowflakes white, but you can make your snowflakes any color you want. So here I've got my scissors, and I'm just trimming around the outside of my snowflake. And so what you need is this template, which can be in paper, it can be in template plastic, it can be however you want, but you need the outline of your applique so that you can then cut out not only just the fabric for the snowflake, but you want to cut out the, here I can come on this overhead, I guess. You want to cut out the stabilizer, which is a heat and bond or a steam seam, or we have Appliqué Wonder. We have different types of double fusible on both sides. So fusible on both sides, stable interfacings, stabilizers that are really great for appliques. And that way, so you get the picture. Once this is all, let me just show you that. So once this is all trimmed out, we're going to then take, let's just say this is my white fabric for my applique. I am going to I could actually first fuse the one side on the wrong side of my fabric that's my applique. I can fuse my interfacing, my applique or heat and bond or light or whatever I'm using to the one side. And then on the right side or on the paper side, doesn't matter which side, I am taking my, because these are all basically either side it could work. So I'm going to trace around on the paper again, which is the paper side of my interfacing, and then I am going to peel away that paper, and then I'm going to cut around that, and then it's going to be a fusible side on the back of the applique. So then I will fuse that down, and then I basically just straight stitched around, raw edge appliqued around my snowflake, which is great. And then I just put my binding on and my backing, and I do have batting in between, so it's really nice. These are just, little mug rugs that are really great for putting your coffee mug on in the morning, or just so that it's just kind of a fun way to start off the day, or to have your mugs there like that. Now, another use for the table here that I wanted to go over, because you can do so many things using this light board. Let me bring this over to the side and show you this magazine that I found going through my things at home. It's the Bernina Inspiration Magazine. They come out, they have 3 per year. So going forward, know that we can order these for you. These are probably older and probably not available anymore, these particular ones. But what they do is they put the patterns for every piece of garment or project that's inside the magazine. They have inside the section, middle section of the magazine, they have all of the patterns. And so I really liked this coat that's on the front, and I thought, I've got, so they're using fake fur to make this coat. And so the pattern is in the inside here, and I could just use this light board, right, to trace. So let me show you how interesting this is here as I open this up. It says inside the magazine, so there are pieces 1, 2, 3, pattern pieces 1 through 5 on the pattern sheet A. So over here, you can see this is the pattern sheet A, and on the back of that is pattern sheet B. So your front and back, and then there was a C and D, I believe, also inside the magazine. So if I open up pattern sheet A, which is quite big, it's not just that coat that's on pattern sheet A. I mean, there are myriad of lines all over this. And so you want to look for pieces 1 through 5, and they do show you what 1 through 5 looks like. So it's really amazing how you've got to find these pieces on here. So I'm thinking a light board is perfect because it's going to help me find the line that I'm looking for the size that I'm looking for, because the sizes are going from size 36 to 48, it says here. So I've got a whole bunch of sizes to look at. And so I brought over also, you could take any pattern, of course, any pattern, if you have any pattern at all, and you can grab your pattern, because they always make them in multiple sizes, right? So you've got to find your size and then cut out your, either what they call this pattern ease. So I would need a pattern ease for, in this case, because they've got different patterns on top of each other. And so that's how they do this in this magazine. You've got to choose your pieces amongst all of the lines that are on here. And so I would want to, so I've got my pattern ease here, but I've also brought over a measuring tape, because they do say that because of the, no, this piece is only so long, right? And the code is way longer in the picture. So they say extend it by a certain amount of centimeters at the bottom of the pieces. And so they say extend it 51 centimeters this way. So I've got my handy dandy inches on one side and centimeters on the other. This is, of course, Bernina's from Europe, and they do things in the metric system over there. So I would want to have my 21 centimeters from that line. So I want to extend it down to this much farther, or actually it's 51 centimeters. So let's go 51 down, 51 longer. Yeah, so then my coat is going to be pretty long, if you can see that here. So that's what they say. So 51 plus the rest of this page ends up being, so 145, which is 57 inches. So I'm just doing a little bit of math here so that I know how big of a pattern ease piece I need for this particular pattern. So yeah, so I won't need more than 57 inches, and so that is 36, 46, 46. Yeah, so we're less than 2 yards. So I would buy 2 yards of the pattern ease, and then I would be good to go for my extension that needs to be 51 centimeters longer than the piece that's actually in the paper. And what you can do is you can just lay a bunch extra over that way, and then start drawing the lines with a ruler, with different types of rulers. You will outline the pieces of your pattern, and then that way you cut them out on your pattern ease. And then I brought over just a sample of some of our Shannon fabric that we have. These are like fake furs, and so so that no animals ever get harmed, right? We can make coats out of these very soft plush fabrics, and I thought, oh, this gray is a very pretty color. But if you had any other ideas for colors, we can always order in from our suppliers different colors, because I actually like the color that they have on here. So if anybody wanted a mint green color coat, and or something out of that mint green, we can order 3 bolts at a time, anytime. So let us know the colors that you might want in that, and we'd be happy to order those for you. I think that about covers what I wanted to say, because today I really did want to show you the benefits of this light table and how you can really do so much creative endeavors just by having a light table for you in your room, in your sewing room. And look how flat it is. I mean, it's super thin and super lightweight, and it's just a great, now it runs on a USB port, so you'll just need one of those USB chargers, or the plugs that you plug into the electricity, and then you're set to go. So those 3 lights, and then fourth time, turn it off. So there you go. In a nutshell, wishing you all a very happy and Merry Christmas. I think, yes, because the next time we see each other, it will be after the holiday, the first holiday, and in between Christmas and the New Year. So hope you are all staying warm and you're enjoying your family and your hot chocolate, because it's pretty cold out there these days. So stay warm, and we'll see you next time.